Hello friends, now I'll be reading the Hindu editorial of 30th March 2023 at 80 words per minute in 5 seconds. Begin. India's digital public infrastructure, loosely the India stack and more, is a marvel of our times, shaped in a unique partnership between governments, regulators, the private sector, selfless volunteers, startups, and academia think tanks, endangering sustained collective action at scale between so many disparate entities itself is magical, and the outcomes are India's answer to Web 3, perhaps even superior in many ways. Much has been spoken and written about India's DPIs, and as such, this article does not seek to repeat all of that, but instead about what is coming next and who is driving it. What began as a foundation with Aadhaar created by Nandan Nilekani and R.S. Sharma in 2009 has led to many more Lego blocks coming on top of it and on its side to create a superstructure which delivers consistent, affordable, and cross the board value to citizens, government, and the corporate sector wherever it gets used imaginatively. The rebirth of Aadhaar happened in 2014 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave it a canvas far wider and bigger than what was originally envisaged, and enabled it to become the rocket ship to launch good governance on. Today, over 1,700 union and state government schemes ride atop it. The judgment of the Supreme Court of India had affirmed privacy to be sacrosanct and led to an unintended slowdown of the opening of Aadhaar to the private sector to unlock its value even further. The rapid adoption and attendant visible ease of doing business in day-to-day transactions for citizens has now led to a gradual opening of Aadhaar, beginning with voluntary usage for various private sector applications. Aadhaar holders can voluntarily use their Aadhaar for private sector purposes, and private sector entities need not seek special permission for such usage. Also, between government departments, Aadhaar data can be shared, but with the prior informed consent of the citizen. Banks and other regulated entities can store Aadhaar number as long as they protect it with using Vault and other similar means, as in Unique Identification Authority of India security regulations. A new private sector friendly UIDAI is arising ahead to incentivize Aadhaar usage to become richer and more meaningful. These three changes will lead to the next leapfrogging of the India stack as a whole under a rare alignment of a dynamic political executive and inspired volunteers. Proof that this is work in progress is that Aadhaar authenticators have shot up to 2.2 billion per month, and the cumulative number over the past 12 years has crossed 100 billion. Taking just one example, the goods and service tax network and then account aggregator could not have happened without an Aadhaar number and permanent account number database existing. Thus, the Lego blocks keep building on one top of the other. Think of the kind of greenfield market innovation on top of Aadhaar which it can potentially create or unlock. The United States CNEAR program is now active at 51 airports with about 15 million members at a cost of $369 per annum for a family of 4. In contrast, is a slightly different variant, the DigiYatra, which is totally free of cost for the Indian traveler. DigiYatra is a biometric enabled seamless travel experience based on a facial recognition system, again through a partnership between industry and government, which ensures seamless identification of passengers at key checkpoints such as airport entry, security check, and boarding gate clearance. The pilots have shown that about 2 lakh passengers have utilized this successfully. Air passenger traffic in India was estimated to be over 188 million in airports across India in the financial year 2022, out of whom over 22 million were international passengers. When DigiYatra reached a third of them, it will lead to further second order effects and more innovation. Take DigiLocker, one of the least known DPIs, which today has 150 million users, 6 billion stored documents, and done with a tiny budget of 50 crore over 7 years. Plans are afoot to expand it to many countries around the world, and with this microscopic budget, when one applies for a passport now, one need not even upload any portable document format anymore or submit some notarized papers. A simple consent on the passport application form, allowing it to fetch the relevant data from DigiLocker, does the magic. Zerodha, Upstock, Razorpay, Equal, and many other insurance and fintechs would not exist today but for the DigiLocker APIs. For their known, your customer client happens through it almost instantly. Here is another example. When DigiLocker was used in a Karnataka police recruitment drive to verify the academic credentials of candidates, it led to the process being cut down by about 6 months. Stop. Please join the Telegram group in the comment section for the PDF. Thank you.